Good morning, gang. It's Transformation Thursday in the 55 plus community. And of course, we're always going to refer to what are the steps we all need to take to get our own transformation. This is never about celebrating someone else's transformation as much as it's all tips on how we can get our own transformation. And I hope today, many of you could leave a comment today. What is something that you have been grateful for of any type of a breakthrough that you've had, whether it's your fitness pillar, your nutrition pillar, or your mindset pillar? What is something that you have had that is literally you're so grateful for, because it is a non-scale victory, right? And I'm going to be real upfront. There's many times, you guys, that you will put in the work and you won't necessarily see the fruit of your labor right away. You may have had a week. Sure, many of you have, all of you have probably experienced this at least once, that you did everything right. Nutritionally, you ate all the right things. You drank the water you should. You got the sleep you should. You did it all, your workouts, etc. And you get on the scale after a week and it's like, what? It's still the same. I didn't gain anything, but I also didn't get to lose, right? What do you do when you hit those points, right? Because that is not a time to say, shoot, clearly this doesn't work, right? Because it does work. I hope you guys all had a chance both on Tuesday and Wednesday to hear Dr. Marcel share his journey. The Turbo Tuesday was such a dream, hearing that they take their vacations to go hiking and biking, things that they couldn't do before when Marcel was over 300 pounds, those kind of vacations. We hit the mat for exercise, right? But it's also because we want flexibility, mobility, so we can go out and live full lives. So I hope if you missed Tuesday, go back and hear that, because Marcel shared what they're living the dream of having mobility. Not perfect, because he still struggles on his back, and of course the left knee injury that was recent. But so it's not perfect health, but they've gained so much and they have such a great story. And then make sure you heard yesterday on Wellness Wednesday, because Dr. Marcel, one of our own family here, shared as well how he and his wife make their choices when they're eating, and then even when they're on the road, what happens then. So do take advantage of that. I want to share a real quick thing with you guys today, because this is about celebrating people within our community and cheering one another on. Let's find our non-scale victories. Let's cheer each other on for those, you guys. Let me give you a quick one. I just adore this guy. He's such a good guy. Okay. But anyhow, so you already know the theme that I talked about on Monday was how do you the stabilizer to everything ends up being our gratitude, right? Because we can get down and out with a bad attitude. We just don't feel good. We didn't do our regular exercises. We didn't eat like we should. And we can get so down and out with ourselves, so destructive in our thought process. But the stabilizer to that thought process, you guys, is in fact gratitude. It's being thankful for the things that are working. And I want to give you a great example of someone in our family that did a post. I love this post, might be because I love dogs, but whatever. So Michael, and this is his dog Grace, and Michael put a post. I want to read this to you because it was so good. So he goes, non-scale victory. I gave Grace, my 60-pound Labrador Beagle, a bath yesterday in the bathtub. She has needed one for months, but the thought of wrestling with her soap her down and being soaping her down and being bent over was undesirable. How many of you can relate to that? Yesterday was a good day, and I finally undertook the task, flexing and the glutes and the quads, bracing my back perfectly. I told my wife about having some anxiety about giving the dog a bath and feeling increased pain. Her great response was that she has watched me do the yoga, which is of course DDPY moves, poses for 3 months. She said, if I can get into some of those poses and hold them, washing the dog should be a cinch. And he goes on to say, she was right. And I never thought of that. So, Michael, how exciting is this, right? This is a point, this is a gratitude point you can hang on to, my friend. No matter what happens this next week with any little challenges, hang on to the fact that you just were able to give Grace a bath and you survived, Grace survived, and the thing went on, right? So thank you for sharing that, Michael. I just absolutely love it. But of course, I am a dog lover. What can I say? So, anywho, you guys, share something today with us. Share something that you did that surprised you. Clearly, Michael was preparing himself for the worst possible experience trying to do that, right? His back would hurt, everything, and it turned out great. Share something with us, you guys. Remember, the stabilizer to our attitudes is, in fact, gratitude. Be grateful for whatever you got, you guys. We will see you tomorrow for Fabulous Friday. Love you tons. Catch you later. Bye-bye.